Sports Desk, I'm Josh Roltenberg. The Temple Athletic Program had a super Saturday as they completed an Owl sweep. It all started with the football team. Al Golden and the Owls came into senior day looking for their 9th consecutive win. Taking on Kent State, Temple was down 10-9 when freshman running back Matt Brown broke free for a 71-yard touchdown to put the Cherry and White ahead for good. Also known as the Bug, Brown rushed for a season-high 156 yards and 2 touchdowns in the absence of Bernard Pierce. The Owls are now 7-0 in the MAC, sending Coach Golden's first recruiting class out with a bang, 47-13. For the first time in school history, the football team has won 9 straight in a single season. After football, fans quickly grabbed a bite across the street at Ballpark McFadden's before heading to the men's basketball game. At the Leah Center, the men took down the 26th-ranked Siena Saints behind Juan Fernandez's scoring day. The 73-69 win capped off a big day for Owl Athletics. The Argentinian sharpshooter drained 4 threes, but it was Ramon Moore who sealed the win for the Owls with 22 seconds left. The women's basketball team is off to a fast start. The Owls rallied in the second half to defeat Buffalo. The team was led by Shaquita Wallace's 4 threes to give her 22 points on the day. The Cherry and White have now won their first 4 games of the season, and they're gearing up for a 3-game road trip. Well, Shaquita Wallace has certainly stepped up for the Owls this season. She leads the team in minutes and points per game, and she's been racking up awards. Wallace earned the Temple University's Athlete of the Week honors, but she is also being recognized by the city. She was given the first Big Five's Women's Basketball Player of the Week this season for her performance in Temple's overtime win versus Illinois. He's at all the Owl sporting events, but just who is Hooter the Owl? Updates Megan McNerney introduces us to the man behind the mask.
For decades, Temple University has been proudly represented by Hooter the Owl. His identity has been unknown by the students of this university. That is, until now.
I'm Mark Miller, and I am Hooter the Owl.
For the past 2.5 years, senior Mark Miller has been Hooter the Owl, and now he is in his last months of being the famous mascot. Mark looks back on how he became Hooter.
The tryout process to be Hooter, you have to put on the costume and you have to walk around and dance around and interact with people, and then the old Hooter and the athletic director, they come to a decision and they picked me.
While being Hooter the Owl is an honor, Mark reveals that his weeks can be more hectic than most.
Typical week like for Hooter, it depends on the week. Sometimes there's events and games every day. Other weeks it's not that bad. This week's a little hectic. We got basketball season starting and football and a lot of different community events.
Some moments are even a little embarrassing.
Last year on Hooter's birthday, we set up a little play. I was supposed to stone cold stun a fake St. Joe's Hawk, and we didn't actually practice. So when I did the move, my head popped off in front of everyone at the basketball game.
Miller will still be cheering Temple sports teams on to victory for the rest of the 2009-2010 season, and hopefully celebrating the football team's 2010 bowl win. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Megan McNerney.
And guys, I never realized how much it takes to actually be Hooter the Owl. I wonder who's going to be the next one.
I don't know, Josh. Maybe you'll be a good Hooter yourself.
Thanks, Josh. And now it's time once again for the Update Music Trivia Question of the Week.
Here's Jennifer Lee.
Time to put on your polyester shirts and slick back your hair as we pay to the disco era. In 1979, the one and only Grammy for the Best Disco Song was presented. So which song was the winner? Was it A, Disco Inferno by the Tramps, B, Shake Your Booty by Casey and the Sunshine Band, or is it C, Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive? I'll be back in 60 seconds with the answer.